sorry about that. Wasn't keeping track of time, and so. Anyway, I was talking about how I came up with Ellie's design. I started, as I was saying, I was checking out some ConnorxEllie stuff on fanfiction.net or DeviantArt or wherever, and I saw many. And again, I'm not bagging on anybody's fanfiction or something like that, but I saw many different descriptions that didn't really fit the colonial heritage at the time. Like, I read one fic where the girls sound like she had Arabic origins. Now, I'm no expert on colonial history, but I did study American history. I had to. I'm American. It's required in high school. I take 2 years of American stuff. Anyway, where I'm going with this is, in all my years, I never heard of Arabic origins or like the different origins that were mentioned in these fanfics. So of course, me, myself, and I start thinking, what in the world? You know, I'm sitting there thinking, we had German immigrants, and we mostly had German immigrants, British criminals, things like that. Like, if you look about the colonial heritages, if you look back to as far as colonial heritage for people today, you won't see, if you look back at people's colonial ancestors, you won't see, like, you won't see much besides British, Native American, Scottish, Irish. Like, we were the British colonies. We mostly had British, French, British Isle area in there. So people are sitting there putting different origins that didn't exist there at the time. So I started researching. So I did start looking into that. I started looking at what type of people lived there, what their heritage was, things like that. Oh, roommate. Laura, say hi to my followers.
Hi.
Should have warned you I was doing this.
Who are we talking to?
I'm making a tutorial sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So people will see you.
Hello, Tumblr followers.
And a lot of other people.
And other people.
Well, anyway, I researched that stuff, and what I mostly got was, like I said, Germanic, British origin. Like, there wasn't much outside of that, besides Native American and stuff. So I kind of found, like, the generic looks from these origins, and that's how I created Ellie. I want to give her something unique, so I made her hair color a little unique, but other than that, I tried to make her appear normal. I didn't try to make her this outlandish, standout character. I try to be realistic with her appearance. I didn't go all, well, she's exotic. I need to have an exotic OC to capture people's eyes, you know. to me, the OCs I mostly remember are the ones that weren't standout. They did their own thing. They, I guess you could say, non-Mary Sue. So yeah. So that was my process to coming up with what Ellie looked like. I didn't really, you know, try to go out of this world to create a design for her. I knew that the less I tried to make her unique, the more unique she'd be, if that makes sense. And honestly, I could see, just for the remaining part of my whole spiel, I can picture Connor being with somebody like that. Somebody who is just them, accepting, and that's how I came up with Ellie. So yeah, there's the line art. I'm gonna keep the background lines there like that for now, because I really don't want to deal with it right now. Well, I'm not gonna get started on filling in the colors right now. I'm gonna do that when I have more time, but yeah, this is my line art. You guys can go off that if you guys can use the method I just used if you wanted to. You could color over with the color you want, like I used to, but this is my process. So the next video will probably be later, and I'll probably start the coloring process then. Well, gotta go. Enjoy.